the future, I see NORA doing more of what they have been doing already, investing in commercial quarters, helping nonprofits to provide affordable housing via land and also via the resources to develop, and also continuing to provide subsidy to buyers who just need that little bit of help to get them to the closing table. I think that if NORA continues to do that work in the future, we can see a dent in the crisis that we're having in terms of affordable housing, and then also to really expanding upon their green infrastructure work and the resiliency work that they've started, in recent years.
I think you have an opportunity to use the resources in very innovative ways. Continue to focus on those hardest hit areas that still have been very slow to recover, and ensure that that comprehensive approach that you've taken to revitalizing the city is really focused on those areas, and again, our most vulnerable populations.
NORA has piloted a lot of really creative, innovative ideas on a very small scale, and I would love to see NORA taking what they've learned from those pilots and those that have been the most successful, and really expanding them beyond the pilot stage into a broader kind of citywide scale. In addition, as public subsidies for affordable housing continue to shrink, and the need for affordable housing continues to increase in New Orleans, I think it will be important that NORA continue the focus on affordable housing and packaging its land and financial resources to continue to address that need.
Well, what I'd like to see NORA do in the future is extend this core competence to other areas. The inventory of blighted properties is diminishing, which is mission accomplished. And so what do? Do you wind up shop, or do you take that core competence and then help out other areas of the city that need it with neighborhood revitalization and providing housing? And that's a role for NORA in the future, I would hope.
So I see NORA integrating all of its programs, land stewardship, housing, commercial, all into one site on a larger scale that's NORA owned. NORA is no longer reactionary, it's on the offense, and its future is bright.
I see NORA being a key player and leader in commercial revitalization, being a key player and leader in stormwater intervention on individual lots, and helping citizens throughout the city to better understand how they can make some of those interventions on their own properties.
NORA's always been a friend to the affordable housing community, so I foresee NORA continuing to support us and advocate for us. Again, drawing back to the success of the endeavor into construction lending, I hope to see NORA become a leader in creative housing development finance.
I hope that it continues to be more than anyone ever thought it could be, to be a force for good in the lives of the people of New Orleans, to help commercial corridors revitalize and have businesses that are locally owned and operated by people of color, helping to build wealth, helping to have those hard conversations with community around affordability, because that's what we need to thrive, being an innovator on resilience and coming up with new programs so that we can keep this city that we all love so dearly here and on the map. And I think NORA is going to play a crucial role in that in the future.
I think as NORA looks to a strategic plan, whether it's 5, 10, 20 years down the line, it's important that we continue to embrace the stormwater management, green infrastructure, as well as affordable housing.
One of our biggest challenges is simply capital. So I would hope that NORA, and I know this, NORA understands this, NORA recognizes this, and so they just have to be a great mouthpiece for this community and get those dollars to be here.
In the future, I foresee NORA being a leader in setting public policy. NORA has been very forward-thinking in how it approaches our urban opportunities and as well as our challenges. And I can see NORA really influencing policy at a local and at a state level to implement and see some of its work be spread even more broadly.
I foresee NORA as being a beacon for the entire city of New Orleans, an area of economic development and housing and environmental changes.
Certainly the work is not finished, and in areas that NORA is currently working. But for an entity that's 50 years old, the question is, what are the next areas to redevelop or to improve? Where to next? And so my hope is to see NORA continue.
For 50 years, I've been dealing with NORA, and the role has changed from streets and housing to now it's revitalizing a community. And I think with this particular NORA and the new NORA, I call it, I hope that NORA will continue to allow you all as a staff to be as creative as we have been up to this point and help the city to move forward and redevelop. We're a redevelopment authority. And if you're a redevelopment authority, give us the power, give us the money, give us the authority to move forward. And I think we can help the city and see the city moving in a different direction.